Garanga, welcome to the Paint My Words report. This is episode number 8. I will be reading Z's Practical Guide to Marathon Racing Tips and Techniques. This is written by myself, D.B. Williams, and this is edited by Lindsay Willis Williams. Dedication. I would like to thank my wife, Lindsay Willis Williams, who has provided more patience and support than I believe is humanly possible. I'm immensely grateful for her loving words, her encouragement, and her patience, which have all proven to be calming forces in my life. I would like to thank my parents, Ronald and Janet Williams, who loaned me their car on more than one occasion and who only moderately complained when it was returned in less than pristine condition. I'd like to thank Less Than Jake, disillusionment in regards to societal norms during my formative younger years. I'd like to thank National Public Radio and All Songs Considered, who have provided the background music to most of the long races that I have competed in over the years. I'd like to thank God for the wonders of life, for the good greens, coffee, tea, wine, and most importantly, love. What is a Z? Hi, I'm Z. I've run, swam, biked, and crawled through hundreds of races over the years. I heard that you too are intrigued by the mystical world of racing, the camaraderie, the elation and endorphins mixed with the wonder at how perfectly the human body can function when pushed to perform. To help you along, I would like to share with you what I have learned through all of my racing experiences, starting with running. The sport of running is a great equalizer. There are running events which suit every body type. There are short races aimed at maximizing speed for the sprinters. There are longer races, such as marathons, for those looking for a challenge, and even greater endurance races of 40 miles or more for those looking for an unheard-of toe-blackening challenge. No need for all the expensive, fancy equipment required by cycling enthusiasts. Purchase a good pair of shoes, eat some calories, drink some water, and hit the trails. My advice, have fun doing what it is that you love to do. Push yourself, work hard at it, and reap the true rewards of success. You will enjoy life to the fullest. The skeptic in you may be thinking, why should I listen to Z? After all, who names their child Z anyway? That sounds like a kid's nickname, not some mountain goat man bounding 26 miles up and down miles of craggy hills. You think, is it really plausible that Z is a runner? To allay any doubts in my racing experiences, I've included my race numbers from some of my favorite events over the years throughout the series. Besides, Z is not my real name. Z is me, but also could be you, and the runner next to you, behind you, before you. Z could be the 5th grader in your class who runs non-stop laps during recess. Z is the motivated person within all of us. We're all born with inner Z. Our goal in life should be to nourish it, to let it grow, and to build it into a formidable but joyful warrior. True Zs are ageless, genderless, and beyond reproach when exercising their passion. Those of us who have managed to find our inner Z are motivated, possess an ability to think critically, and possess an unquenchable drive to continually challenge ourselves in our chosen endeavors. A Z can choose to pursue any challenge in which Z finds value. Some have a difficult time in pragmatically choosing or limiting the challenges they set for themselves and may simultaneously pursue multiple goals, perhaps multiple disciplines such as a triathlon. This book will focus on my fellow running Zs, those of you who have chosen to pursue running as an obstacle to tackle in life. You'll come to love the smell of fresh marker on the skin and the chilly pre-dawn light. You'll come to love the clammy sweatiness of a 6:30 a.m. race start. Believe it or not, you'll even come to love the feeling of lycra squeezing the skin into a pleasant tautness. Some races you will savor like an enjoying cold ice cream on a summer day. Others will come close to a religious experience. Some races are solitary, poor, nasty, brutish, and short. Some will introduce you to the most interesting people you have ever met, or even leave you in a fit of giggles along the way. Other races are simply just another day out on the trails. Like any experienced racer, I have my share of war stories, including moments that would be mortifying to many, with the exception of a racer. I've had both defeats and victories. What I have learned through all these races, both the good ones and not so great ones, is that the most important part of racing is to enjoy being alive and have fun rejoicing in the act of living. This lesson is what will differentiate between those who perform the act of running and those who are truly runners. You, my friends, are warriors preparing for battle. A race is approaching. Prepare yourself for the trials that will occur. Stretch your limbs, clear your lungs, ready your mind, and take a deep breath because the challenges of the day will unfurl like the tendrils of a frond. Do not hit the snooze button. Beep, 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 beep. Dagnabbit, you moan to your other Z as you grope for the alarm clock. You're startled at the 4 a.m. wake-up call, and your heart is already racing. I paid for this race, you think. I might as well get up. This, you think, is why you have to pay entrance fees. Otherwise, it might be too easy to simply sleep in. Yes, it feels as if you have just barely dozed off to sleep before the alarm goes off. Perhaps you have. Nevertheless, your thoughts should wander immediately to race prep. Complete the following steps and nothing else. This is a race day. Remind yourself every ounce of energy counts at this point. Dress yourself. You'll need pajamas, a sweatshirt, sandals, socks, running shoes, and race clothing. Undies, you think? Nah, most of these don't wear them. Leave it at home. Again, trust me that you'll learn to love Lycra eventually. Eat a peanut butter sandwich, preferably with jelly. It doesn't matter that you're not hungry. All smart Z's force food down before races. Tastes like soggy, sugary cardboard, you think? Not much tastes good at 4 a.m. The peanut butter and jelly, however, should be the least of your concerns. There are more gastronomic adventures to come. Prepare a sports drink, slush, and sip on it like you have recently fallen off the wagon on relishing the relapse. Imagine the drink is a cosmopolitan and that you are simply continuing the night of partying from before. Grab your race bag, which should always contain the following: safety pins, toilet paper, petroleum jelly, chapstick, condoms, toothbrush, towel, sports drink, and more goo energy gels. You think to yourself, the list appears more like a packing list for a bachelor's weekend trip rather than a race day checklist. Trust me, I have found a use for these items, yes, all of them, at races before. Throw all of these items into your backpack. Grab your coffee, kiss your kids and your pets goodbye, and give them a treat for the early morning company. Wriggle your other Z out of bed and leave the house. Wrangle your other Z out of bed and leave the house. Enter the race coordinates in the car's GPS. You curse when the screen flashes, no address found, and follow the pretty colors flashing across the screen as they direct you towards a location near the day's event. Pay attention to the road. As you approach the race site, you think, I've been led down one too many wrong country roads to make a rookie error like fully trusting a GPS. Start following the race coordinator's directions to the race site. You notice that the hand-drawn map the race organizer provided has been drawn by her 7-year-old daughter. Even if it probably is not accurate, the map at least evokes a warm sense of well-being when you focus only on the copious smiley faces and sunflower fields peppering its surface. Breathe easy. Even if the map does not lead you to the exact race site, it will at least deliver you to the same location as all the other racers. You should realize that the average mileage guesstimation inaccuracies on the map are a foresight into the accuracy of the course mile markers, which you will hopefully find littering the race course. Don't worry when your car gets hopelessly stuck in a muddy ditch when you miss an inadequately marked turn in the pre-dawn darkness. Don't waste your energy trying in vain to rock the car out using your body weight alone. Notice the back wheels spinning in the air. 3 burly-looking men named Butch, Pete, and Cassidy, probably all sporting mountain man beards, wearing stained overalls and smelling of spirits, will come to the rescue. They appear surprisingly quickly, dressed in hunting garb. Be exceptionally grateful and happy when they offer to help you, and don't be startled by their appearance. They aren't the warriors that you will face today. You will find them polite, generous, and exceedingly helpful. With a great garanga and a hump, the strong men heave your car out of the ditch in about 3 seconds. You mutter grateful prayers as you realize that small towns and friendly folks do still exist in America. You are back on your way. You look at the clock, 10 minutes till race time. Still on time, you think. These things never start on time anyways.